Salutations, this is Don Corleone with another film review for the movie show on the Cinema Plus podcast. This week's film is called Friday the 13th, Part 3. It's about a redneck called Jason, who's very angry because the figurehead that he worships has been defeated. You can think of him as like one of these Trump fanatics, not too gifted in the brains department. And he's angry because he's surrounded by liberal bunny huggers like these two, who sit around watching fake news and voting for affordable housing and healthcare for all. Suffice to say, Jason doesn't prescribe to these views, and he's hell-bent on wreaking havoc on anybody who does. I think you get the point. So predictably, there's a bunch of do-gooder kids in the neighborhood spreading their liberal values and enjoying a carefree and normal life. They're campaigning to decriminalize marijuana for recreational use, and in Jason's tiny mind, they're responsible for the collapse of Western society as we know it. So when they decide to go canvassing at his house, he goes to town on them one by one. He starts out on the environmentalists. Bang. No more complaining about fossil fuels or rising sea levels for you. Next, he turns his attention to the LGBTQ community. This guy won't be visiting the YMCA for a while. Let's not forget about the hippies. Here's Cheech and Chong making some popcorn. He doesn't realize what kind of mortal danger he's in before it's too late. No more Grateful Dead records for you. Shocking. So this girl goes looking for a boyfriend, and she doesn't realize he's been caught by this right-wing maniac. The only values that Jason believes in are an eye for an eye. So our heroine here is a little bit like AOC. She's young, talented, intelligent, and she won't give up without a fight, even if all her allies are being thrown about like ragdolls. Watch out, AOC. Here comes the red wave. So she does what she's trained to do, and she uses her education against this moron. Every redneck's worst nightmare. Books. Well, that only works for a short time, and this jaboni keeps on coming. What we see here is a tribute to Stanley Kubrick's film The Shining. Like all good liberals, she comes out of the closet fighting and eventually sticks her toothpick into his kneecap. But that just makes him mad. So she uses the window of opportunity to try and escape. But she almost blows it because he catches up with her. Lucky for her, he drops the ball. Now, as you can see, these two are completely at loggerheads. So AOC tries to escape in her new hybrid vehicle. She attempts to run Jason down on her way out, but he's too quick for her. Unfortunately, these new hybrid vehicles, they don't hold charge for very long. And she's out of fuel. And give this hockey-masked hick time to catch up with her. Anyone who's ever trapped their limbs in a vehicle window will know how much this hurts. He's gonna have to use his head to escape from this one. So just when he thinks he's disposed of all the liberals, he's attacked by Black Lives Matter. But unfortunately, black lives do not matter to a redneck like Jason. But that gives our girl just enough time to find an axe and put it to good use. There's no way a hockey mask is going to save him from that kind of lethal force. Game over. I saw this one on a TCM party with James Woods and John Voight, who both loved it. I give this film 2 Corleones out of a possible 5. I'll catch you next time.